Introducing Story Time with me. Hey guys, it's Molly coming to you from my very own basement. As you can tell, we don't spend much time down here. That's why it's ugly. I have an ugly person next to me.
Hey guys,
This is Anastasia, the Nastia of all Nastias. This is Nastia. You've seen her before, maybe. If you're new to my channel, subscribe. Why not? It's free. So today I am doing a story time for you all lovely people. So this is the story time of my crazy neighbors. They're really crazy. What? It ain't focusing. Okay, so the story starts off with so in my neighborhood there's creeks, like little creeks, like so there's rocks and like they lead down to some water and like it's very shallow. It's like this shallow maybe at the most. So yeah, they're just like little streams of water. They run all over my neighborhood. We have one like right in our backyard. So across like the neighborhood, like if you look out in the grass, there's like some fields and then you see like there's a house and then some like a creek in front of it, but it's not their property. So we moved in this house when I was 8 years old, and ever since then I would always like go and play in those rocks because imagination. I would always play in these rocks and like stand and pretend I was on the Grand Canyon. I don't know. I was like 8 years old. So I remember one time I was probably 9 years old and my dad was taking me for a walk with my dog and we were actually riding our bikes. So I rode my bike down this hill and then I waited for my dad. So I was just like sitting by the rocks and I laid my bike down. Excuse me! I was just waiting there like enjoying nature. And all of a sudden, This car, it comes rolling down the street slowly. And it was this lady, and she like rolls down the window. She looks like she's like 50. She rolls down the window and she's like,
hi,
stranger
danger.
She's like,
What are you doing?
I'm waiting for my dad. My dad, he's right there. He's right up there. He's right up there. Like he can see me from here. So I'm just waiting for him. She's like,
Oh, okay.
she just leaves. Like she stood there for a few minutes, like a few seconds, just kind of staring at me, and then she left, and I didn't say anything to my dad. Fast forward to 1 year later, I was in 5th grade. Actually, it was the summer before 6th grade, and I was with my friend Lauren. We were just like hanging out. I think we were having a photo shoot with our little iPods, like yeah. So we were having a photo shoot by these rocks, just looking all cute. And then all of a sudden, we hear,
Hey!
So I hear it again.
Hey!
I look up at the house, and the house, it was like covered in trees. Like there were trees surrounding it, so it was kind of like a little tree fence. So I see this guy, and he looks pretty old. And he's just standing at his balcony, and he's like,
Get out of there!
I didn't know what to do. So I just screamed, okay! We left, and then we realized that Lauren left her jacket on the other side because like basically so there was the rocks and then there was water and then there was another side of rocks, and we were afraid we were gonna get shot. So Lauren and I did it. I was like, I'm gonna be a good friend. Stop! Get some earbuds, God. So I like run over and I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna die today. So I grab her jacket and I run away, and then we came back and we told my mom what happened.
Oh, that's weird.
Then that night Lauren had left, like she already left. And I told my dad what happened. He was like,
Oh, were you doing something wrong?
I was like, no, we weren't doing anything wrong. We were having a photo shoot. And he was like, okay, it's not even on their property, so he shouldn't be yelling at you. So we took a walk, me and my mom and my dad and my dog. And I looked behind me because I didn't know where my dad was. And he was going up the freaking driveway of the house. And I was like,
crap, like this is gonna be embarrassing.
So I'm watching and I'm like, oh my God. My mom's like, just keep on walking. Thank you. I keep on walking, and then we get back to my house and my dad wasn't there yet. So we waited for my dad to get home. And I was like, okay, wait, what did he say? And he said, my dad asked if there was a reason why he yelled at Lauren and I. And he goes,
They were throwing rocks.
So he's like, is this true? Were you and Lauren throwing rocks? And I'm like, no. So I don't know if the guy was just freaked out because he got in trouble and he really didn't have any logical reason to be yelling at us. So, or he actually got confused because there was like a wet spot on the rock that we were gonna pose in front of because it rained the day before. So we took some rocks and like put it on top of the wet spot. That sounds so weird. So maybe he thought that we were like picking up rocks and throwing them into the water, which you're technically not supposed to do. So I don't know if he's just really evil or he just does that for a reason. I don't know. One of my friends that lives closer to the guy at the crazy neighbor's house, she told me that the same thing happened to them. He yelled at her and one of her friends for being down there and they weren't doing anything. So thank you guys for joining this maybe short, maybe long story time. I don't really know. It was a pleasure telling you guys this story, having this guest interrupt me several times.
Make sure you put my Instagram and Snapchat in your
God, my battery's low. I love you guys so much. All my social medias are in the description box. Give this video a like, and
subscribe if you're new.
And I love you guys. Thanks for supporting
Can I
me.
do it?
Yeah. Bye.